What is up, everybody? Cash and Checks 5923 coming at you with episode 2 of our Steelers realistic rebuild. We are now past free agency, so let's go ahead and recap our free agent signings. So, as you can see, I didn't realize going into this video that Cam Hayward retired, so we're going to need a lot of veteran leadership on the defensive side and the offensive side, and we need to fill some holes. And we have a ton of money to do so, so we did that. Starting out, we went and got Khalil Mack on a 1-year, $19 million deal. And then we signed Keenan Allen to a 2-year, $18 million deal to hopefully help mentor George Pickens so that we do not have to trade him or just let him go in free agency. We signed Isaiah Rodgers as our slot corner to 2 years, $14.2 million. And we got our punter, 3-year, $12 million deal with Ryan Stonehouse. The Steelers have needed a good punter for a long time. He's 26, sort of like where Boswell was when he came into the league. And we signed him from the Giants. So gives us that opportunity to have a 1-2 punch on special teams. We brought in Josh Uche on a prove-it deal, 2 years, $17 million. Again, we need the help at DN now that Cam Hayward has retired, and we signed Marcus Davenport. So a lot of additions here on defense, mostly depth signings. Davenport was a little more pricey at 3 years, $24 million. And we brought in Chase on at $17 million on a 3-year deal. Devin White, DJ Dallas to potentially be that change of pace running back when we need it. And Mason Rudolph is back in Pittsburgh on a fresh 2-year, $10 million deal to be the backup quarterback. With that being said, let's go ahead and look at our position of need for the NFL draft, and it's very easy to see. And that is, we still need to shore up this D-line because we're probably only going to have Khalil Mack for 1 year. He'll probably retire. But this left end position and nose position, we really need some depth there. So we got to keep working that. We could also use a second tight end, need a receiver, but most importantly, we also need a running back in the second round. So we will be looking for a running back or a DT to start. But again, not a lot of needs now that we shored up positions in free agency. We don't have to go wide receiver with that first pick now. So let's go ahead and advance the week to the NFL draft. We'll go ahead and start the draft. We'll do the first pick traditional. Let them go as they go. There won't be any trading up because you can't do that. I wish you could. I wish you could pick and choose as the commissioner of the league who makes trades, but we can't. So let's go ahead and start the draft. So we'll go ahead and skip to next pick. So the Titans take Cam Ward. So Travis Hunter does not go number 1. That's really funny because it turns out Travis Hunter may not go number 1 in real life. A report came out that the Titans will go Cam Ward at number 1 potentially. So that could be like a smoke screen, but they like Cam Ward as well. So Cam Ward is the Tennessee Titans quarterback. Let's go ahead to pick number 2. And Shedeur Sanders is off the board to Cleveland. So this is a questionable pick just because the Sanders family has come out and spoke very poorly of the Cleveland Browns organization. Great pick, though, if you can get the most out of Shedeur. But Shedeur goes number 2 to Cleveland. So far, so good with this NFL draft. Go ahead and go to pick number 3. And I can't see who it is. And they go left end Michael Williams. So now the Raiders are on the clock, another quarterback needy team, and they take Travis Hunter. So Las Vegas gets Travis Hunter at 4, a generational talent. The Giants pass on Travis Hunter. The Raiders need a receiver / a DB, and they take Travis Hunter. Now, we will only be doing commentary for the first round, and the Patriots don't go receiver. They go D-end. So now with the hire of Mike Vrabel, he goes physical and picks James Pierce out of Tennessee. Good pick. Jaguars go corner. I think this is Will Johnson. And it is. Will Johnson goes to the Jaguars at 6. Cornerback, Michigan. And McMillan is a Saint. A lot of people thought he'd go to New England, but he falls here. He goes to the Saints. Arizona. Brings up Carolina. And they take the big DT out of Michigan, Graham. Mason Graham. That's a good pick. Especially after letting Gross Matos go in free agency. Abdul Carter goes to Chicago. That's a pick I expect. And the Jets take Luther Burden at 10. So the first receiver is off the board as the Jets go Luther Burden. So after losing Garrett Wilson and trading for Alex Highsmith, they do get their man still at 10 to help this new regime in New York. And the 49ers go Benjamin Morrison, DB, Notre Dame. Good pick. Cowboys go DT, so Genty still on the board, going potentially to Miami. Miami goes DN and gets scored on a Texas A&M. One of the two great defensive tackles over there in the SEC. Let's see who's next. Arizona. Arizona goes DT. Kenneth Grant, Michigan. So that 4-3 pair taken. And the Colts go tight end. It's not Tyler Warren. The first tight end off the board is Colson Loveland. So back-to-back picks for the Big Ten and the Michigan Wolverines. Atlanta goes DT. They take Deion Walker, Kentucky. And the Bengals get another good receiver ahead of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they take Emeka Egbuka. Not quite sure why they went receiver, but they feel the need. They need more, so Bengals take Egbuka. That does not leave the Steelers in a good situation. Seattle goes Kelvin Banks Jr., tackles. Denver on the clock. They take Tyler Warren. He was looking like he could have slipped to Pittsburgh there at 20. But that makes our pick a little easy here. And we're going to go with the guy that Mike Tomlin loves. Hopefully he's going to replace... Well, maybe not. Maybe we go Genty here? We do need a running back. We might be able to get Tyleik Williams later. We're going to take Tyleik Williams. That's who the Steelers like. He doesn't have great attribute. Maybe we can get him later. I'm going to wait on him. Yeah, Isaiah Bond's here. Oh, I'm in a pickle here. I mean, would the Steelers go Genty? No, they wasted a pick on... We're going to go Tyleik Williams. Probably going to say we reached. Oh, B+, okay. Could have got him a little later, but it's all good. Not quite sure what happened there. Okay. Tampa Bay goes Denzel Burke, Ohio State. Next pick. Packers take tackle Will Campbell. Chargers go DN. Tiamaloa from Ohio State. Minnesota's on the clock. They go D-end. I was hoping they'd go corner. That's my second favorite team, but they go D-end from Ole Miss. So another SEC school. The Rams continue to bolster that offensive line and take a great pick, it looks like, from Arizona. Texans go safety. They really needed help over the top, especially running into the Chiefs the last 2 years. Baltimore goes Tyler Booker, guard. Alabama. Lions go left tackle. Commanders go Jack Sawyer, DN. That's a good pick. So Genty may fall here out of the first round, as we might have to go slow and see where Genty goes, as we took Tyleik Williams. Oh, and we hit resume. Okay. All right, cool. Eagles on the clock. And the three-peat champions, Kansas City Chiefs, will round out the first round. And we'll have to look to see who they selected because I can't see it. And they took Wyatt Millam. Not quite sure what position he played. So now we'll just go pick by pick till Genty's picked. And he's not going number 1 to Tennessee, as they go Tate Ratledge. Isaiah Bond goes to Cleveland, so receivers starting to go off the board, but I think this is a deep receiver class. And the Giants get Jalen Milroe in the second round. Good pick by the New York Giants, as that is his successor for the Giants. Hopefully he works out, as Raiders go outside linebacker. New England goes D-end. So Vrabel's really leaning here on defense. Shamar Stewart to the Jaguars. Good pick. Kennard to the Saints. Genty ain't going to fall this far in real life, so I don't think we can pick him if he's there. And Genty is not the first running back off the board, as Quinshawn Judkins goes to the Chicago Bears at 41. Jackson Dart is now the successor of Aaron Rodgers in New York. That's a really good pick by the Jets. I was hoping he'd make it to Pittsburgh, but he does not. And again, Genty's not off the board, as Amarian Hampton goes. Guy we had on our short list. And the Cowboys go safety. Evan Stewart to the Dolphins, another guy that I thought we could maybe get here. Quinn Ewers backing up Kyler Murray, or could it be the starter next year in Arizona? Who knows? Colts are on the clock. They go corner. Could we get a second shot here at Genty, as Harrison goes to the Falcons? And no, the Bengals take Ashton Genty. So the Bengals looking very nasty with Abuka and Genty. I thought maybe he'd make it to us. We don't have the assets to trade up. And we aren't going to get Travion Henderson either. So now we have to make a pick here. We got to go running back. And we're going to go ahead and take Ollie Gordon. And now we will just skip ahead in the draft to next pick. And we are on the clock. And there are a couple wide receivers that could go here. So let's go ahead and take our receiver. So we could go speed with Squirrel White. Or we could go rest. I don't like Restipo, so we're going to go Antoine Wells Jr. C catching F deep route. I don't like that. F catch traffic. I mean, this is round 3. I'm going to go Wells Jr. It could be a good pick. It may not be a good pick. It was a C-, so they did not like that pick. Okay. Good pick, in my opinion. I don't know, we'll miss. Decent speed. Now we need to go middle linebacker here, see what's left. Oh, Scoutabo. Let's go ahead and get Scoutabo because I really like Scoutabo. Would be nice for the Steelers to actually draft him. Say D-. I like the pickup. I'm going to move him to running back, so it'll be fine. We'll go ahead and take Maurice Smith out of Florida State. Hopefully get a backup center. Got a D- pick there, so must be a reach. I thought it was a good pick. It's all good. Advance to next user. And we're on the clock again. Go ahead and check middle linebacker, see what's there. Slow pack's right there for the taking. I said we were going to draft him. Again, a Mac guy. It's one of those picks the Steelers always take. They always take a Mac linebacker. So we'll go slow pack. Again, D. That was better than our last pick. We're going to go Higgins. Hopefully he's quick. We got one more pick. So that was a C+. So that was a good pick. You're not going to get a lot of banger picks in this round. Review the offers here. It's a 7. See if we can get something better. High 6. Take the Raiders. They'll have a high pick probably. But that will do it for our draft. Let's go. Will Howard goes to the Packers. So we don't go quarterback in this one, as we had other positions in need, which is why we got Mason Rudolph. However, we will check the free agency period here in a second. And we'll go ahead and advance the week because I don't need to make any adjustments. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at our draft picks. So our first pick was a D lineman, which was a good pick. 72 overall, 83 speed, 89 strength. Let's go look at his impact blocking, because these are all the stats that matter. Finesse is low. Block shedding is decent for a rookie. Tackling 77, hit power 78. Good pursuit. Yeah. So not a terrible hit pick. So then our second pick was Ollie Gordon, which he can't wear 0 being on the Steelers, so we'll fix that off screen. But again, we hit there, 72. I mean, we don't need him to be everything year one, but we want him to be able to support Jaylen Warren. So that's where Ollie Gordon comes in, and we're gonna set the auto sub so that these two split reps basically. Let's check on our wide receiver we drafted. Okay, so Antoine Wells is a project, 68 overall, 90 speed though, 91 excel, 91 agility. And Higgins wasn't much worse, 89 speed, 88 excel, 87 agility. We did not draft a tight end, so because we drafted Scatterbo at a 62, I think he's better than a 62. So we'll probably have to fix that one. He was by far one of the best running backs in the country. But we can now move him back to fullback. Back to tight end. Like I said, I'll do all that off screen. So Scatterbo came in at 62. That's actually pretty sad. What do our linebackers come in at? So Slowpack's a 65. That's not bad for a Mac player being brought in right off the rip. Again, I'll change numbers off screen. I really like that picks. Matt Salopek. And then we didn't draft a corner, didn't draft free safety, didn't draft strong safety. So yeah, that's our draft. That was pretty solid. Oh, and the center. Okay, 63. So Maurice Smith is not good. But you're going to have those in the draft. So that's it. All right, guys. Well, we will catch you for game 1 of the regular season, probably tomorrow. Again, I wanted to get the draft over with. I'll go over preseason cuts. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, make sure you like and subscribe to the video, and we will catch you guys next time.